Peter, nice to have you back down after a couple of years obviously away, and another coaches clinic once again here in Hobart, but a couple more up in Launceston and Ulverston.
Yeah, it's always great to be back, and you know, I've always said basketball in Tasmania is thriving, and it's a great basketball environment. So it's great to be back and spend a couple of days here in Hobart with the players and coaches, and then head to the north and then the beautiful northwest. So it's going to be a really positive weekend for us.
What's the focus of your sessions for the athletes, but also too for the coaches?
Well, tonight's clinic we spoke a lot about screening, screening away from the ball, and then pick and roll play. So we're going to use that as a theme for the coaches, but also at the HP camp, and see if we can develop some of those concepts and skills in the young players.
In the last time we spoke, has there been a bit of a change in the direction of the coaching methods, or has it still stayed the same?
Oh, I think it always evolves, just like Mark does here with his terrific leadership. We just try and layer bits and pieces, so we're always adding and trying to keep it as interesting as we can and cover a wide sphere of things for the players and the coaches.
And obviously, with the progression paths, and now there's been a little bit of a change at elite level with no more Seawell, but now NBL 1. Does that hamper, or does that kind of make it exciting for athletes going forward?
I think the sport's looking to provide more and more opportunities, and whether that's through the NBL 1 or the different pathways around Australia. You know, I think it's an exciting time to be a player. There is lots of opportunities. There's lots of different ways to navigate the pathway. So I think that'll be an exciting league, and just like the QBL and other leagues around the country, I think it does provide young players and coaches with a good pathway and a really competitive environment to apply their trade.
And the 3-on-3, how's that? It's come out of nowhere in the last couple of years. It's just boomed off from out of nowhere. How are you seeing the 3-on-3? Yeah,
it's certainly an evolving space, isn't it? You know, I guess Tasmanian legend, you know, Dave Biwa is leading the charge for us at Basketball Australia and doing a great job. And people are starting to see it as a legitimate sport and a legitimate pathway. It's an Olympic sport now, so there's an excitement building about it. I think the NBL's done a terrific job with their Hustle series in making people aware of it, but also saying, hey, this is a real great opportunity and another arm of basketball for coaches and players.
And what's ahead for you over the next 12 months? Obviously, keep travelling the country and obviously keep progressing our coaches and our athletes?
Yeah, I think the best way to really impact coaches and athletes is to do it in 3D, is to get on planes and in cars and come and visit and talk and meet and run these sort of things. So, you know, I'm hoping to do more of that, and then support the great work of our high performance managers like Mark here in Tassie and all over Australia. If we can support them that do the work on the ground, and people like Nick Martin, who's doing a terrific job here in Hobart, I see that as my primary role, is to support those guys and give them the tools to keep pushing forward.
Peter, lovely to have you back down here in our wonderful state of Tasmania, and enjoy the rest of your time while you're here.
I will. I love Tasmania. I love the people, the basketball and the food, so I look forward to it.